particular night, I, didn't put the patch on after 9 days, and I could not sleep for the life of me. And one thing that was interesting was, and I may have not noticed this because it had been going on for years, as I laid there unable to sleep, I could feel my body literally was vibrating. It was like I could feel like if my bed was vibrating, but it was my body. And I said, what in the world? So maybe the patch was calming my body down so much when I tried to sleep that I was able to sleep. And without it, my body was more, and it was like it too much trying to move. I don't know how to describe it, but I just know that the patch has helped me 100%, 100%. And I feel a lot better.
You started wearing the X39 at night. And the reason that was interesting to me is because I started doing the same thing a few months ago. And I don't know if your body, maybe a naturopath on this call will understand if you actually start having more repair during night versus the day. But I started doing better when I switched to nighttime as well. And you said something like it calmed your nervous system down and you were able to explain that. I just wanted to understand that better.
I don't know what that is either. Something that I noticed after not wearing it only one day, the next day well, that night that I did not wear it, and I laid down and I tried to go to sleep. After 9 days of consecutively putting it on and falling asleep comfortably and going to sleep the whole night, I was not able to sleep without it. And what I felt was, as I laid there trying to sleep, I felt a slight vibration in my hands, in my legs, almost like, because my bed kind of vibrates when I push a button. It almost felt like it was vibrating, but it was inside. To me, that was telling me that something was activated in my system that I had never felt before. I never, ever felt that before. And I don't know if that was the X39 that over time has activated something that is, because really my body is, you might as well, I really consider myself just more of a spirit or a mental thing than a body, because my body's really not functional for me. So I don't know. I don't know if it was, I don't know. It was something odd, because I have a lot of energy. I normally, and with the X39, it caused so much more energy. That was one of the reasons too I started to wear it at night, to see if the energy would shift some kind of way and allow me to sleep. Nothing can cure muscular dystrophy. There's been no known cure, no way. Only the only thing they've ever been able to find is now with muscular dystrophy is that when a woman is pregnant, they could check the embryo fluids to see, they could do it at that level to see if the child will have muscular dystrophy. That's about all they've been able to really find.
We say that these pluripotent stem cells get activated naturally, and Mariah's going to explain why, and they turn into whatever cell your body needs to repair. Maybe they're going in at a chromosomal level and starting to do some kind of crazy repair. I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
That would be something.
That would be something.
Yeah, even if I could just raise my arm a little bit, I don't expect that type of level. That would be an act of God to make you walk again. But to move my arms a little bit, or at least not to feel as stiff, that is exactly what I'm looking for. Not to feel like kind of weights.
I think you were saying you were heavy and stiff, and you were not as heavy and stiff, and then you found this movement at night, and you're sleeping good. That's for sure the truth.
That is 100%.
And you've only been on them for 2 months. I got that. You just started 8 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens in a year.
And at the age of 30, I was diagnosed with myotonic muscular dystrophy, which is a multi-systemic disease which affects various parts of my body, my voice, my heart, my legs, my muscles, my hands, everything. And so I was a police officer for 10 years, but my hands didn't work. I was starting to walk with a cane because I have chronic leg pain. And I just figured that was going to be my life, just to struggle with this disability. And there's nothing that can be done about it. until my wife met Shiler at my wife's hairdresser. Shiler showed up at our salon and started talking about these patches. And my wife also has back problems. So Shiler turned my wife on these patches, and then my wife brought them home to me. Started talking to me about it. I said, "Well, nothing's gonna work. Nothing has ever worked, but I'll do it." Because sometimes when my wife speaks, I listen. So I started using the patches, put them on my stomach, and I would say within 2.5, 3 weeks, my calf pain was gone, totally gone.
Wow.
I mean, and I'm so used to having it. It was so weird. I started thinking maybe this is in my head, so I stopped for 5 days, and my leg pain came back. And I said, "Don't be an idiot." I put the patches back on, and then once again my pain was gone. So there's probably other things I'm going to try, but as of right now, the X39 is amazing. I'm so excited about it.
Eric, having this kind of recovery and, knowing that it's going to continue and seeing, how you're able to function better and have this pain go away, we're just so happy for you. And we look forward to hearing more.
One last thing. They always say on these telethons and everything that there's nothing that can be done. And that may have been the case in the past, but I think this is a transformational situation with this product.
Yes.